Hi, my name is Violet Willyard, and this is my visual arts portfolio submission. Let's crack on, shall we? The title for this piece is Business Storm. I used black pen for this piece. My inspiration was Zentangle designs, but with a modern twist. I didn't just want the Zentangle to be soft and all organic, so that's why I chose the Stormtrooper in a business suit. I put quite a few toile, floral, and damask patterns in the jacket to add to the Zentangle idea and softening of the Stormtrooper. The dimensions are 16 inches by 20 inches. Still Life Series is the title for the next three pieces. These pictures are 12 inches by 16 inches and are done with pencil, watercolor pencil, and ink. The goal for this project was to correctly shade using different mediums in different styles. I based this series on a group of all white items on a white background so I could focus on the shading, not the color of an item in the scene. The title of this next piece is My True Self. The scale of this picture is 18 inches by 24 inches. The objective of this exercise was to illustrate a distorted self-portrait with pencil and chalk. I picked this picture of myself because I was genuinely laughing in the photo and I thought I'd be the best fit for the mood. It was a reflection of a sincere moment. Blossomed Autumn is the title for this work. The scale is 11 inches by 12 inches. The idea for this picture was to wood burn a self-portrait into the wood and then create images that represent me. I used acrylic paint and plywood. Each of the pop images in the work represent different aspects of me. The character with the balloon represents my desire to discover the world. The little girl is a character in a video game, and she has to find her way through a myriad of monsters all on her own. It represents my desire for independence and not to be deterred. The character in the tree is another cartoon character that solely depends on friends and family for support. The obey sign on the sunglasses was a design by an artist named Shepard Fairey who focused on self-empowerment. I can relate to that idea on an artist level and as a person. The title for this short series is Twins in Space. They are 8 inches by 10 inches, and I used pen and watercolor on watercolor paper. I wanted to practice galaxy painting with watercolors. I took a picture of each of my sisters and drew them and painted a galaxy into their hair with watercolor paint. My sisters are both very imaginative and are traveling all over the galaxy with their make-believe play, and I wanted to try and portray that. The title of this simple piece is Alberta. It's 12 inches by 12 inches, and I wanted to challenge myself by trying to do a primitive piece using my sister's tempera paints. I wanted to paint my sister without the use of a photograph. The piece reflects my sister's tender little spirit. This next work is a digital piece that I did on my computer. It's entitled Kitty Commando. I'm always inspired by pop images and trends. I like to take things that are trending and mash them together. I took the popularity of cat videos and put one on its haunches and increased the absurdity by giving the cat a machine gun. Pop art and culture is unpredictable and is constantly changing, and it helps keep me inspired. I created this piece entitled From the Earth to the Sky using poster board, textured construction paper, and watercolor paint. I'm drawn to Korean culture, including the art. I'm combining classical and traditional Korean art, but gave the cherry tree 8-bit graphic roots and the Seoul skyline. Korea to me is a great representation of the modern world and globalization, meeting a rich tradition. My final piece is entitled Strange Soup. This is my personal favorite because it's layered with visual dimension. This piece is on a 16 by 20 canvas. I used acrylic paint, paper mache, photography, and glue to make the visual effects. I juxtaposed my twin sisters lounging in their bathing suits with the idea of a bowl of Korean noodle soup. I used paper mache to make the bowl, the egg, noodles, and mushrooms in the soup. I used paint and some craft glue and used it to make the shimmering effect of the broth in the soup. I wanted the viewer to feel drawn to the odd sensation of seeing a photo of two girls floating in a bowl of hot broth. Our eyes want to assume to see the little girls floating in a pool or a hot tub, but the piece takes your thoughts to a place where people get so cuted out by little kids and grit their teeth and want to take a bite out of them. It's a uniquely human response to something sweet and adorable, and I partnered that with a yummy, comforting bowl of soup.